We all learned a little bit more about the Mississippi Delta thanks to the movie Sinners, but there's something actually going on in the Mississippi Delta today that is changing lives. Now, the Mississippi Delta is super fertile, super abundant. Matter of fact, agriculture is the #1 industry in Mississippi. And Mississippi's land, 30% of it is dedicated to crops. So why are almost 20% of Mississippians food insecure? And this is where Jay's Grocery comes in. Let's get started and learn something new. We gotta take it back to 2017 when Kroger left Clarksdale, Mississippi. And the residents were like, okay, we'll just bring in another big box grocery store. But Tyler Yarbrough, the director of Mississippi Delta programs for PHA, said, let's go back to locally owned, locally operated roots. Because prior to the big box grocery stores in the Mississippi Delta, it was locally owned mom and pop shops, largely run by Chinese, Lebanese, and Italian immigrants. But many of the grocers' children decided to pursue other careers, and those stores slowly closed over time. Tyler was also inspired by his grandmother's stories and other older residents that said that they rarely had to leave the community to get fresh vegetables, fresh fruit, fresh meat. So he wants to bring that back. We help with a collaboration with the store owner of Jay's Grocery, Al Jones, and local farmers. Jay's, the only Black-owned supermarket in the area, now carries fresh produce. Now, they started with the storefront, then they added a piece in the back, but they still didn't have fresh vegetables. The store was too hot all the time to carry vegetables, so they did a renovation. They reopened on May 2nd. They had a celebration. Over 200 people were waiting in line to shop at Jay's Grocery store. Now, Clarksdale has a population of about 14,000 people, primarily Black. But get this about the grocery store. The grocery store is in a walkable, mixed-income community with an elementary school almost right across the street, a middle school, a Head Start center, a nursing home, a senior citizen housing, low-income apartments, and single-family homes are all in close proximity. In addition to the newly offered, this is so great, they also feature a third space at the grocery store, a seated, shaded area surrounded by raised beds planted with herbs where residents can gather and chat. At the ribbon-cutting ceremony, one of the farmers said, "It feels good to just be able to offer people the types of food that they're looking for. It is in our food system history of having these neighborhood corner stores. This project is honoring that legacy and reminding us that we can own our food and the stores that we shop from. I hope that this will not be the last one. I want to see us spread across the city. At one time, we had corner stores everywhere. Now that we know that we can put produce in corner stores, let's do it." I hope you learned something new.